Iwo Jima. World War II. When the small volcanic island of only 8 square miles became a scene of some of the most deadly fighting of the Pacific War for the U.S. Marines who fought there, it was a brutal and costly battle against a determined enemy. Iwo Jima were the most brutal battle in the Southeast Pacific Sea, when the Allied forces had to employ the terror weapon from hell, the infamous flamethrower. Before we uncover the most horrific dangers to the life of kindly subscribe to my channel to enable me create more content for all my viewers. As many as 380 Marines were engaged as flamethrowers. Why did 9 out of 10 Marines flamethrower operators die, you see? The Japanese on Iwo Jima had spent over a year constructing an incredibly elaborate and deep defensive network. This included miles of interconnected tunnels, caves, dugouts, pillboxes, and concrete bunkers, all designed to withstand heavy bombardment. On top of that, their positions were cleverly concealed and often mutually supporting, allowing them to remain hidden while inflicting heavy casualties on advancing Marines. The M2 flamethrower weighed around 80 pounds when fully loaded, making it hard for operators to move quickly or take cover. But even if they didn't blow up, the fuel could still ignite, consuming the operator in flames. Although the flamethrowers were mounted on a simple 2-wheeled cart, this didn't help much on the rugged terrain of Iwo Jima. The Japanese defenders were under orders to hold the island to the last man, showing little inclination to surrender. And for the flamethrower operators, it was a nightmare scenario. In fact, those who wielded these terrifying weapons on Iwo Jima had an estimated life expectancy of only 4 minutes once they hit the beach. The Japanese defensive strategy was brilliantly planned. Now, traditional artillery and rifle fire were largely ineffective against these fortified Japanese positions, so flamethrowers became one of the few reliable ways to neutralize them. Flamethrowers could either incinerate the occupants, consume the oxygen inside the bunker, forcing the Japanese to either come out or suffocate, or they'd drive them out into the open where other Marines could engage them with their rifles. However, this came at a cost. To be effective, flamethrower operators had to get really close to the enemy, often within 20 to 40 yards. This put them right in the line of fire of Japanese machine guns, rifles, and grenades. What's more, a Marine carrying a flamethrower was an unmistakable and high-priority target for the Japanese. The large fuel tanks on their backs made them easy to spot, and once they started using the weapon, the bright roaring flame gave away their position to the enemy. Japanese soldiers were even told to carry extra ammunition for their rifles and to aim for the flamethrowers first. Not only were the flamethrowers dangerous for the enemy, but they were also cumbersome and slow. Finally, there was the ever-present danger of explosions. Although it was largely a Hollywood myth, the fuel tanks could and did explode if punctured and ignited. If you were a flamethrower operator on Iwo Jima, you had an estimated life expectancy of only 4 minutes. A terrifying thought indeed. So there you have it.